what is the difference between an active income and a passive income?
I can give my perspective, right? In general, what is active and passive? I think you'll understand that any answer that we're going to talk about, we're going to first take it from the first principle, and then we'll take the reality into it as well, right? If you look at active versus passive, the word active in itself entails that there is an active involvement on your side, right? And the word passive is that you are there, but you're really not needed. If you wanted to play a role, you could, but the activity doesn't need you. Take the same exact concept in active income and passive income. Active income is if you stop coming up, like in your practice, chances are, tutor, especially when you started out and you didn't necessarily have a team, if you don't show up, you don't serve a patient, you don't get paid, right?
Correct.
So it's really your efforts are equally translating into your ability to earn.
Exactly. I would always associate that term active income with inactive. So if you're not active, you don't get income.
And the word passive, what we're saying is passive is that it doesn't need your involvement. You need to stay on top of it. Like there's nothing called as 100 passive. There's degrees of passivity involved that in some maybe 97% passive, in some maybe 80% passive, in some you may be 20% passive. Right? The degrees of involvement changes depending upon what kind of investment we're talking about. But in general, the principle is that your involvement is not needed in day-to-day activities. So if you decide to take a vacation, the business, the enterprise, the investment is going to still continue to work.